Got a moto win in Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. We'll show you how he got it. But the Husqvarna riders battling for the lead early. The 47 of Swole. Hampshire able to get by him for the #1 spot.
Yeah, Hampshire used that outside and the banking to carry a little more momentum. Gets around. But that would just be the beginning of the action.
We thought it was over from there. He's starting to pull away. Then he makes a mistake. Mosiman gets by, as does Hunter Lawrence and Swole. Hampshire goes back to work, as he does every week. Eventually gets around Swole. Catches Lawrence. Lawrence battling with Mosiman, and then Mosiman down.
Yeah, same section of the track that we saw Hampshire go down in. So for Mosiman, a good ride that goes a begging. And then this was a big moment, taking out the championship leader.
Swole got sideways, and then Lawrence couldn't avoid him. And then moments after that, Jet Lawrence goes down for a second time. He's running inside the top 5. He would eventually finish up in 9th. Then Hampshire, another crash while in pursuit of Lawrence for the lead. Unbelievable what he's gone through the last couple of races with multiple crashes. Hunter Lawrence did not crash.
Drama-free.
Yeah, and that makes all the difference. He takes the moto win. Honda people are happy with that. And we'll show you the results. Brought to you by Guaranteed Rate from the first moto today. Hampshire, despite 2 crashes, gets second, just like he did at Redbud. Our last race, Shimoda, 3rd. Nichols and Swole holds on for a top 5. Mosiman with the crash, 7th. Cooper from way out of the top 20 early ends up 6th. Boland rounds out the top 10. I'm here to win races. Yeah. Here's our Lucas Oil race recap. You won't see FERRANDIS. He's a little buried on the inside. Barcia and Plessinger battling for it, and there's 14 on the inside.
Yeah, he just pivots and gets on the gas. Great drive. Puts him out front. You heard him say a little bit different to the European tracks. One of the main differences, they have no base. Yeah, there's a base.
Hard base. This is the early laps. Barcia and Plessinger, they spent almost all of lap 1 side by side and putting pressure on FERRANDIS. Eventually, though, FERRANDIS would pull away. Good battle late. Watch this, Roczen and Cianciarulo.
Yeah, this gets really tight. Kenny squares it up, and then Adam went to square it up at the last second. Sees Kenny. I don't know how he stayed up. Used those long legs to brace himself, but no one could touch this guy.
Nope. He started marching away from Barcia, then backed it down late. Barcia got it down to 4.8 seconds, 4.4 seconds at the finish. And there you see Barcia back there. Still the best moto finish of the year for him after a couple of thirds early. Barcia will end up 2nd in this one. Okay. Yeah, let's show you again. It's our Lucas Oil race recap. He's in the middle of the pack and getting bumped and banged around. Maybe that's what tore that jersey up. Hampshire was able to get the whole shot over Justin Cooper, but this has happened far too often for RJ. He goes down.
And a lot of his crashes have looked almost carbon copy of everyone, losing the front end.
Yep. Joe Shimoda was up front. There's another crash for Hampshire, and this was a really bad spot. He's struggling just to get the motorcycle back on the track. So Justin Cooper finds himself in the lead, but Hunter Lawrence kept hounding him and finally gets it done.
Yeah, he dug deep, got to the inside there, and then also has the inside and controlled that turn, made the pass, and then he put down a couple heaters right after this, broke that gap a little bit.
And Justin Cooper came back, put a little pressure on. Hunter responded, pulled back away to win it by 4.5 seconds. And taking congrats from his brother, Jet, who would end up the moto in 3rd.
Basically what he's saying is, I got overexcited and revved the motor to the moon too often and was too hard on the clutch.
Okay, there are other problems for Yamahas in this one. This is our Lucas Oil race recap. Aaron Plessinger 3rd, and then his 2nd turn of the race goes off the track. He ended up with an engine problem, and his race was done that quickly. They worked on the bike, but after about a lap or 2, the entire field had gone by, and it was over. So up front, FERRANDIS and Eli Tomac are running information, running forward. Little mistake there from FERRANDIS. Tomac's able to slip by him. Then we saw the steam coming out. They say don't use the clutch. Try to ride smooth.
Yeah, yep. Ride smooth, flow the turns. Then he went up the inside of Adam Cianciarulo through that rough line. AC, I think, just struggling a little bit once again later in the moto.
And then quick strike by Tomac. About 7 seconds down on Roczen. He made short work of that gap, got to the lead, and took off from there. The problem for Tomac, he was only 8th in the first moto earlier today, so no shot at the overall win. Roczen of the 94 would be 2nd and bring that all the way home. Late in the race, Justin Barcia, he gets around Cianciarulo, he gets around Cooper Webb right here.
Barscia almost falls twice going into that turn. The lines come together, but he's just got his elbows ahead of Cooper Webb. Gets that pass done.
And that was enough for Barscia to get on the overall podium for the day. Here is TOMAC taking the second Moto win for the third straight race. But again, the bad first Moto means no shot at the overall win. It goes to FERRANDIS again with 1-3 Moto scores. Here are results brought to you by Guaranteed Rate in this second Moto. Webb holds on for fifth, Cianciarulo sixth, Muscan, Sexton, Wilson, and Joey Savacci round out the top 10. Brandon Hartranft just out of the top 10.